Good evening, everyone. My name is Spirit, and this is my channel. And this is called Multigenerational Wealth Attaining. And you have options. And one of those options are Merida, Mexico. Why, you say? One is close to the U.S. if you have to come back to the U.S. for emergency for your family or yourself. And you don't have to fly all the way from Japan or some place like that for 18, 24 hours or whatever. You can get back fast. Next, number two is it is reasonable. The prices are you can be there and still have money to save and invest, especially if you have a monthly set income, which is good for Social Security pensioners. All right. The third one is that it is a healing place, which is very, very good because of all of the negative energy we have here in America. We can go to Merida, Mexico, and began to heal. Oh, and another thing, the cenotes are healing also. Okay, so now, okay, you made the decision to move now, and you said to yourself, okay, what's my next step? Yes, what is your next step? Okay, it isn't what you think it is or anybody else think it is. I think people have looked over this part. Uh, if you hold on, I'm going to start this off with a prayer. And I got these cards here, and I just choose something. Let's see. So just hold. Okay. Today's prayer, and it said, "For great is your love, reaching to the heavens, your faithfulness reaches to the skies." This is from Psalms chapter 57 and verse 10. So let me tell you what God put this on my heart to let you all know that's uh, moving and to mirror the Mexico. But when you move, you have a hard uh, transition, and some people have said that they are not happy, but they can't move back. And then some people have, let's see here, been very sad, have depression, uh, and even though they might be seeing someone, they may need to be on something, a medication to help with the depression if they are depressed, and they need to speak to their counselor or doctor about it. Yeah, yeah, you can talk to your doctor, your PCP. So if you are in there, but there are some things that you can do before you transition to Mexico that will make that transition smoother and less stressful and uh, peaceful and nurturing for you and your children. If you're going with children, if a family, even if you're by yourself, this will help you through that to transition into the Mexico where you won't regret moving there. So, what is this wonderful thing? Uh, it is called, uh, hold on for a minute. You can go with a coach, a life coach, and I am certified and spiritual. I'm a spiritual life coach. So uh, you could go with me if you want to, and I could consult with you and see if you that's what you want. And what this is, the things that need to be done is, for one thing, you need preparation first, first and foremost, before you start anything else. Do not do nothing else but start this program of mine. And what it does, it helps you through the steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hold your hand through the steps and make sure you get through those steps smoothly. And the first thing is to remember you, your health, your family, because they can help you through this. Make them a part of this transition. You know, if you have kids or whatever, say, okay, uh, we're going to start here in this room. And what I want you to do is blah, blah, blah. Okay? So make it a family thing, doing things together. And that I feel will be nurturing to your spirit and to your happiness that you're doing this together and you can talk. Okay? So the number one thing you should do is have a checklist. And what I would do is start by room or spaces. And you could start, or it would probably be the best thing to start with uh, if you have cars. Say, for example, you have two cars and you intend not to bring them to Mexico. So, because they are the biggest things that you own, it may take time to sell them. Okay? And this is called the process of decluttering. And I say, as soon as you have made the determination that you and your family are going to move, that's when you start the decluttering process with your garage, if you have a garage. So, say you do have a garage. While you are getting things together and calling people, Bo- or put an ad in Facebook or whatever, and answering back to them, you and your kids can start cleaning out the garage, throwing things away, because you know you can't take them to Mexico. Only like the personal things and the baggage and things like that. So you start maybe a pile for giving away or selling or whatever like that. A pile out on the grass. And let your kids know, or your husband, put it here, put it there, put it there. And then after you have that and have those cars sold, don't spend that money. Put it in your bank account for Merida, okay? Uh, and you'll know that you have extra money there to help you transition, okay? So you could put a special account or whatever, however you want to do it, but put that money in a bank account, okay? And also to make sure to order pesos. How many pesos or how much you think you will need once you get to Merida. Okay. Uh, count Uber rides, count maybe you have to stay uh, at an Airbnb. How much will that be? Because money for them in Mexico is pesos. And they call pesos cash. It's not American money. It's the pesos, the specifically pesos. Our money is like good there. Okay, so make sure you get enough uh, pesos ordered from your bank while you are in there. Opening that account or depositing that money that you got from selling your cars. So, since that is number one, the decluttering of your cars, and you have a checklist that you've typed up, and you've given it to your kids and your husband and a copy. So check that out. That's one of the boxes. Okay. And because it is the biggest object that you needed to get rid of and would take the longest time, you are now beginning to feel peace because that's one thing that you do not have to worry about anymore. Okay? Ah, while in that process and working out things and checking out things to, to make sure that car is sold, I would like you to think about yourself and your health, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and start a little program, preferably with your family, of walking. Start with walking. Walking helps you to de-stress, helps you to feel calm, and it just helps you so much. And while you're walking, you can commune with nature, the sounds, the smell, the birds, all of this. And it helps because I walk. It relaxes your mind, you know. You connect with nature and God and everything. It distresses everything. And it also helps you to sleep better. Okay. That's one of the things you can do. Uh, Another thing is give yourself permission to take some quiet time away from the family. Because you, as the mother and the wife, you are the director and producer of this picture. So, what you want to do is to make sure you are up for that. If you don't have no place anywhere because you have already started with some rooms, for them putting the stuff here and there, uh, don't do that. Because you want to take each space one by one. Okay? So you can make sure all this stuff is decluttered and gone. So do not start before I tell you if you decide to take my program. So you you can put this on the checklist. Okay, walk uh, under activities or whatever. Quiet times for mommy. Uh, and just if you got a big closet, go into your walk-in closet. Even if you don't, go into your closet, close the door, and just sit and let your mind go to where you have felt safe and happy, and just think about that for 5 or 10 minutes. Take a deep breath in and out, and just concentrate on that for 5 or 10 minutes. You can time this with your iPhone, and then you'll notice you feel much, 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 much better. Because sometimes you have to get away from your family, your husband, your kids. I've been married, so I know. Okay, so you do that, and another thing, do not forget your self care. That's the third thing. Take that time from decluttering and say, hubby, I'm going out here. I'm going to keep my appointment for my nails or your hair or whatever. That helps with the, the process of nurturing you and also your family. Also, if they have something that they started doing before you all decided to move, continue on with that. That can help the process move smoother also. So those are the three things, and you put them in your checklist under activities. So like I said, and each time you do this activity, you can have some boxes beside it, you know, and just put some check marks. If you did it Tuesday, put a check mark beside Tuesday, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and put a check mark beside each thing. Okay. The next thing is okay. So you got me now, and and I'm helping you with decluttering. So the next time, and if you have any problems or you do not understand why this and why that, uh, once you consult, you will have uh, a way of contacting me. It could either be by phone or text or my email. Uh, and right now, I don't have a specific email, but I can uh, get one. My manager said not right now, but uh, when I need it, to let her know, and she'll set it up. So uh, once I start getting clients, then and want my services, then I will set up that email and also to Google phone or whatever you call that thing, and you can contact me that way anytime. Because if you're not sure about something uh, that I can clear it up of what it is, then I will. Okay. So that now, the next thing is the biggest thing, I guess, that you would worry about is your living room. And if you're not going to be using anything in that living room, then put those things to sell on Facebook Marketplace or whatever you want to put that, uh, to sell. And then you have an area for donations, and then area to just throw away. And you still have that area out in the backyard or whatever where you have space, and put those things in those spaces that are labeled. Okay? The thing here with transitioning is organization to declutter. Okay? So you put that, sell, donate, throw away. Okay? And once you get that done, and that money you have from selling your furniture or TV or whatever, that will go into a bank account too. Then you have more money for Merida and for your family once you get there. Okay? Uh, then check that out. Put living room. You should have all this already in a box beside these areas. And I can help you with all of those to the boxes and everything. Once you consult me, I can let you know what to do and what things you need to put on that checklist. Okay, so the first two things are the biggest. That's the living room and the cars. And so once you get that done, with your help from your kids and your husband, and all of this is done, check it off. Okay, and you can leave the donation pile there until it piles up. And if it's too big, then you can go ahead and donate it. Take it to the donation place or Goodwill or whatever, and get it out of your way. And the same thing with throwing things away that you don't need. Put it in the garbage. Each time you get a pile, put it in the garbage. Okay? Each time you get too much donation stuff, take it. And you can have one of the kids maybe that can drive, they could do that. Or your husband take it to the donation while you are concentrating on the next things. And the next thing and the biggest thing would be the master bedroom and the furniture. So uh, put it on Facebook Marketplace or whatever you are using at that time, and that will be the third biggest thing. And then you go from the master bedroom to the second bedroom, the third bedroom, or whatever, until you get all this furniture sold and that those rooms completely cleaned out and put it in piles. Sell, donate, throw away. Okay? So you got all that done, and you can check out the rooms, and you see how much better this will go if you started off early. You don't have to rush. You start it off early, and when you have a coach there that you can call or check with when you get stressed, then that transition will go much easier for you and your kids. And also the kids and your husband, the activities that you have started, you can involve your kids and also too, especially the walking. That would be a nice thing for you and your husband and the kids. You can walk, you can talk, you know, and it will help them also to be calm. And because it can overwhelm you all. And if they have this activity that they can do with mom and dad, they can feel supported and protected and calm. Okay, so that each area, like I said, the bedrooms, uh, the garage, and the living room, and also your clothing. You know, you have to declutter your clothing because you can't take all those clothes or all those shoes. So sell the ones you cannot take. The other donate and the other throw away. So after you declutter these rooms, they should be clean. Clean, 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 clean. Nothing but something big to sleep on. Okay? Because this is 2 months, maybe a year before you move to uh, Merida. So you have to have something to sleep on. Okay? Uh, if you don't want to leave your furniture, your bed in the room, then get a blow up and have it in your room. And also, if you have kids, get that one. Go on Temu or Amazon and get this. And use the money from the sale of the furniture, the bed, and all that. You could use that. So next, you got that, got all the clothing, so uh, and start with a bag, packing the things, and you look that you will not be using every single day. Okay, just put it in the luggage, and if you will be using it, uh, you can get it out of your luggage, and but make sure you put it back in the luggage. And if you have to write yourself notes, do that. That's organization too. You know, put notes here, there, everywhere. Okay, it helps. Believe me, it helps. So, okay, so that's the luggage, the rooms. The next place would be storage. If you have a storage area that is in your backyard, uh, people that own homes usually do, because my dad did, then the storage area would be the next box. So you go in there and whatever you find, if it's worth selling, put it in the sale pad, put it in the sale pile, donate, and throw away and clean that out completely. And once that's done, you can check that off one of the boxes. That's done. And you don't have to worry about that or concentrate on that. That's gone, is out of your mind. And you're feeling much more relaxed because you're doing those activities and do these at least 3 days a week. More if you can put in the time, especially the walking with the kids. It helps with sleeping. Okay? So that, then you go from different areas, like a dining room, uh, to sell dining furniture. Then from there to basement, anything down in the basement. Then do the kitchen last. But you want to sell everything that's in the kitchen. If you have a washing machine, dryer, refrigerator, those are big things. So you want to start off with them first before any of the other stuff. So put that in Facebook, you know, get that out of the way. So once you have these things done, uh, the next thing, or maybe the first thing before you decide with the cluttering and organization, it is to make sure you have insurance, have medical insurance. Uh, and I have information on that also too, but you will only get this if you consult with me. There is a program, and a lot of people do not know this, that you can register for. And it's a health program that is only for Americans and Canadians. And what it does, it will take your information and your, if you have medical insurance and your husband doesn't have medical insurance and your kids already have medical insurance, say for example, Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, you know, those, any of those companies, uh, you register for this company, and what they do is uh, they will, you have to send them a copy of your medical insurance card, and they will send you a copy of the insurance card that you will use there in Mexico. And you will have to look on there once you get this information and find the hospital that will take this card. There are specific card hospitals that will take this card, and you will not have to pay anything. they will just only use this card that they've sent you. Now, this is like the mirror thing. Okay, here is Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and here is the sister company that is exactly like the company in America. All right, and you have to use that card that they sent you anytime you get a doctor. If you want to get a PCP right when you come to Maryland, you will have that card and information. And they have this information on the website of these doctors that is specific to this hospital. And they will do labs, whatever, and whatever you need. If you need a pediatrician for the kids, then they're on your insurance. Okay, and if your husband needs a doctor, a specific kind of doctor, it's there. They have all this information. It is so sweet because I've already registered myself, and I know what they do and what they don't do. So now I'm going to stop here, and we will start up the next time. And I will give you some other things that you will have to do to get a smooth and transition from America to Mexico. But you will be better for it when you get there and happier your family because you got a life coach organizer that can help you transition from America to Mexico, and you will be much happier taking this program. So uh, I will stop here because the time is going, and I will see you soon and give you the rest of the information. But before I sign off, let's see. These are called icebreaker, and let's see. I will probably be using these once I am monetized with you all, my tribe, to break the ice. Okay. Uh, right here it says, if you could have a superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? Hmm. Well, not a superpower. I don't need a superpower. Gifts. God give us all gifts. And God has given me the gift of intuition and empathy. And my empathy is very, very strong to the point where it makes me ill. And I have to get away from that person. Uh, Depending on what the person is going through, whether it's tragic or very, what's the word? Or if it's damaging that person, I have to excuse myself, leave the room, take deep breaths, get fresh air, and go back to help that person. So if that person is coming to me for help. Uh, I'm a mental health counselor and practitioner also. I'm certified, and plus I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. So I am uh, very knowledgeable about how to counsel people. So if you want to call it a superpower, I, I call it a gift. And I use it to help people because that is what God have just me to do, and that what He put me here to help you all. So I have gifts. Uh, okay, now I will say take care of yourself and each other and share this with other people. Okay? And I will be back soon with the rest of the information so you will know what I can do for you as a spiritual life coach, organization, and decluttering of how to do it. Those are the two most important things, and how I can help you with your mental health, your physical health, and emotional health. So take care of yourself and each other and share. And I will see you soon. Okay. Thank you. And namaste. Good night.